Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. As there are no questions, I just want to speak something about reality. Reality is very relative for everyone. And reality is what affects you becomes your reality. If you are hallucinating, you are seeing things which are not there, but you are seeing, that is your reality, isn't it? We can treat people with hallucinations or auditory hallucinations by giving medicines. But for them, their reality is those hallucinations, isn't it? They're trying to get rid of it, but they can't get out of it. So it becomes their reality. Everyone has individual reality. Everyone is living in a family. Most of us, I believe, all of us, I should say, in a family or friends or society. We have created our own environment, a situation. We are born in a situation. That is our reality. We are invited to friends' place, people come to your house, you have a job, you have a partner, whatever it is. That is your reality. You have a mind. Mind has learned in all these years, and it's learning. It's like a sponge. It's getting information around. It's keep changing its information. New information. Some old concepts have gone, new concepts have come. This is your reality. Body. Sometimes body is in a fit health. You can do a marathon. Yesterday was Melbourne Marathon. I had friends who completed it. Sometimes the body can't even get out of the bed. It aches, it hurts, you get worried. Then body becomes your reality. Mind is picking up thoughts of whatever things around us or people have said or you have seen and you don't like or you dislike or you even like something strongly. You are attracted to something or someone. That is your reality. All this mind, suffering, pain, sorrow, joy, happiness, plans, previous experiences, that is what our reality, isn't it? What is harm in this reality? Then a sage comes, or a scripture says, or you have some glimpse of that experience when everything around you almost becomes silent and you feel bliss. And you know the truth. Now, this truth, which I am calling as truth, is actual, absolute reality, unchanging. Rest all is changing. And from this changing reality to that unchanging truth, how to be that all the time, forever, eternally? What is the method? What is the quickest method? Scriptures say that you can achieve it within flip of a second Ashtavakra Gita says you can achieve. It takes less time than putting one leg on one side of the horse and the other on the other side. So just how long it takes to get on a horse. It takes only that long. Same scripture says that it might take even 100 births. What makes it happen so quick? And then it can take so long. Is it your karma? Is it actions you are taking in life? Is it your destiny? If it is your destiny, it will never happen. If it is your actions, karmas, then also it is very hard. What action will you take? Remember, actions are happening only in mind, only in body. But the actions which arise from your longing, from your yearning to know that, your love for it. If you want quickest, then you should have longing, mumukshutva, longing to know. And with love, with devotion. And that's why we call that absolute, which is me only, as God. Because we have to have the utmost reverence for that absolute. Reverence, devotion. Surrender completely. If I say to you, whom would you surrender? You will say something which is a role model, which is absolute, which is Brahman, which is God. I don't know. Everyone feels with awe about something in life that yes, this is untainted, purest of pure. And then you surrender to that. If you can't surrender, then love. Love so much that you become that. Or longing, remember it all the time, all the time, all the time. If you're remembering that, you go to a party, a gathering, you go and you come back untouched. Nothing touches you. You can be there but not there. You know, when a lover meets his beloved, let's say they go to honeymoon, they go somewhere and they put do not disturb outside the door. What does that mean? That they just want to be two together. They don't want third person to be there. They are so much in intimacy, they don't want third person. Third person is trouble, noise, irritation, annoyance. When you are so much so that for that self. In Sufism, there are poems, poetry, as if it is a story of a lover. Actually, it is a story of a lover. You love that self, that ultimate reality. That reality which is unchanging, which is outside this dream. Everyone has their own individual reality. That is what I was talking about. situations, mind, body, body's story, mind story, situation around us, changing all the time. Why it is looking reality? Because our devotion is here only. And we are not to blame because we are conditioned with mind. We only see this. But one fine day, with some grace of that beloved in our heart, he knocks from inside, wants us to come in, invites us. I don't know why he invites some people. Maybe he invites everyone, but others outside music is so loud they can't hear it. They are so lost in the word they can't hear that silent knocking. Because I think that absolute is impartial. It loves everyone. But some people know it, some don't. Be that honeymoon lover who only wants to be with its beloved. Be with that. So much so that you don't want to listen to any other talk. You only want to talk about it, listen about it, be in it. If you are madly in love with that pure self, to the exclusion of all things, beings, everything. So your mind merges in it. It becomes one with it. One forever. Total freedom from the afflictions of mind forever. Actually, mind is an affliction. It's a curse. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi used to say, body is a disease, which almost all the worldly people cherish. They decorate. They spend all their life in this body only, for this body. Body has senses. We all keep pestering those senses all the time. You know that pure absolute by this conditioning has gone so low. You know why? Because of forgetting that absolute. How to go back to that is by remembering it constantly, by whatever method you choose, with love and devotion. They say that your devotion to that and eagerness to know that should be like a person whose body is burning in fire and has to jump in the river to get rid of that burning. When you are in that much of suffering because of this separation, union occurs immediately. Because union is not occurring due to your efforts. Union is occurring because of the grace of that absolute. We still say that you put efforts, but efforts are to disappear, to finish this ego, this doership. Either you can start as a devotee, as a lover for that absolute, or you stay as an uninvolved witness to whatever is happening around you. Mind talk, mind attack, body afflictions, whatever it is. If you recede from this body consciousness, I am the body idea, to just witnessing, then the body idea drops and whatever it is, it is. This mind body complex is dream reality. Is different for different people. For everyone, even for twins, it will be different depending on what their mind is playing, what record it is playing, what it is commenting on a thing. But that absolute reality is same. I get it, you get, or someone else gets. Or someone gets after 1,000 years, or someone has seen that reality 5,000 years ago. It will be same, no change. It never changes. It is unchanging reality. And the one which we believe through mind is a changing reality. That is the reason we call this illusion. You want to hold on to it and it's slipping out from your hand. You want to enjoy your youth and you're slipping into old age. You want to preserve this body, keep this body is moving towards death. You want to keep all friendships, relatives, jobs, they are receding. They sometimes recede, they change. You are on a very slippery surface. This all is a transient phenomena in which we are planning to have a permanent abode. And this is the problem. If you want permanence in life, then look for a permanent thing. Look for that eternal reality which never changes, which is full of bliss, which is real knowledge, which is you. You are that knowledge. It's a Herculean task if you still believe that you are this body-mind complex. And you keep pampering this body-mind complex, then it is very difficult. As Shankara says, you are trying to cross the river of samsara sitting on a crocodile, thinking it is log of wood. That is what he describes body as. Let body do its job. You abide in self. Look within to see this self. Keep searching inside you. And you will definitely find actually this self is everywhere. There is no place anywhere, including hell, where there is no self. Self is everywhere. But to know that self is everywhere, you have to go within. Once you know here, you will know it everywhere. Once you know the self in everyone. Then you love everyone. But when you see some idiocy around you, people so much indulged and suffering because of this illusion, or chasing it, you feel really sorry and compassionate for them. Waking up from this dream is an act of God, full of grace. Once you know, you really become a devotee of it. And you know your actions, your karmas, your vasanas, your desires, and you think, I was so undeserving candidate, and he gave me. What would you say? Only thank you, thank you, thank you. You can only have gratitude. What is not allowing you to be out of this dream? Only a doubt. Who is creating this doubt? Only mind. Who is mind? Just a thought. And who are you? Who are getting convinced by this thought? Who are you? Because you think you are this body mind, which is a concept of ego only, which is completely wrong, and you suffer. Wrong concepts keep you in this suffering mode, in this ego mode. Recede, go back. Watch this whole scene from there where you can see everything, where there is only awakening. Who understands this? Who follows it and who abides in pure self? Who gets free from this illusion? Who gets out of it? What drama are we doing? We think we are body going to work, all household chores, looking after things. It's all okay. Let the body do. You can still say to people, I am doing, but know within you that you are a witness to all this happening. You are pure awareness. Name is of the body, you are nameless. Form is of the body, you are formless. Body, mind, all this is just an instrument to convey, to interact. But interact with whom? There are no others. Same self in everyone. Only self talking to self. People have made their own concepts about world. Yesterday I heard a speech from a parent. On the occasion of birthday of their child. And mother was saying, you conquer the world. Get whatever you want. Achieve everything. And she was talking with an authority as if she has achieved everything. Completely enveloped in this illusion. If you really want to conquer, conquer self. If you really want to achieve, achieve self-abidance. People's wants and desires keep changing. On your last breath, you will be unfulfilled because you cannot finish all your desires. You cannot fulfill. This is the trick of the mind to take you into the next birth. It is unending episode. Do you know when the soap operas we see these serials, season 1, season 2, season 3, when we are watching season 1, season 2 is already being prepared. All episodes are ready. Same is here. This season is going right now. Next season is already ready. When Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's mother was just going to die, he saw all her births in front of his eyes like a quick next 10 births. But he finished the person who was to play those roles. He helped his mother to get absorbed in Arunachala, in Shiva, in that absolute. So no more role playing. That was his grace, his power. How fortunate that mother is. But you know why it happened between this mother and son pair? That mother was remembering that only. Relationship was between like a devotee and a teacher. If you look further into relationship between the two, you will realize that he kept correcting her throughout her stay at Arunachala. Initially she came as mother and he kept correcting her. He finished her ego, made her a devotee, and helped her in liberation for her. Right now, Navratri festival is going on. We are remembering Mother Goddess in different forms. If you see Ramana Ashram, Mother Goddess, Matru Bhuteshwara temple came before. This is the first thing. No Shiva temple, no other temple. Mother Samadhi became the first temple. And then Bhagavan moved there, lived there. Understand the power, grace of Guru. All throughout scriptures it says between God and Guru, Guru is superior than God. Why they say that? Because God has helped you to find a Guru, and that Guru has helped you to find that self, that God within you. God and Guru is same, no difference. You can say only difference is God is unmanifested and it manifests in form of Guru, comes to you to pull you out of this samsara, from this dream. This dream world will become more intense if you have interest in it. Strong desires, strong likes, strong dislikes, attraction, hate, wants will make it more intense. So much so that you cannot hear the knock of self. But when your interest is to know the self, longing for it, all this starts fading. Like the sun is rising, there's light all over. It's light of knowledge, pure bliss. Your aura changes from dark colors of black and gray, it becomes golden. It becomes more lighter, more vibrant. It shines. Your vibes are now so positive, full of energy. You touch and everything becomes gold. Give up your doership. Be the devotee of self in your heart. Allow this ego to disappear in that self. We can fool everyone in this world, but we cannot fool the self, that pure self. Your mind can say, look, I am looking for it. Your ego can say, I am frustrated, I don't know what I'm looking. But self knows that you're looking but not looking within. You have so many interests. Your mind is shattered. Mind is outgoing. Then you talk about knowing the self. Just be here. Even when you don't know what it is, just be here. Conserve your energy. Bring all your energy here, all your attention here, all your love here. Then your heart opens up. Then you have darshan of your own true self in its fullest glory. It dances. It rejoices its own discovery in this body-mind complex. So many seeds are thrown in the field. Some grow, some sprout, and some don't. Most of them don't become a plant. That God, that Absolute, has put these seeds in all of us. Don't think you are happy to know the self. It is that Absolute which is so happy. Knowing the self, you are helping the Absolute. It is so interesting. He celebrates. Whole cosmos celebrates. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Arunachal Ramanaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Shanti. Um, Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you.